Hey folks, so I had some carnivorous plants planted in these two composting tubs, but I have since planted them into a much bigger tub, and I'm going to use these two old tubs for composting. Now, these two tubs I bought from Ollie's and they were like a little over $6 or so, and this was a while ago. They still carry them. I'm not sure what the current price is, but it's still under $10 from what I understand. So basically, you can set up a composting bin for under $10. So I'm going to start by drilling holes underneath, and then after I get these holes drilled, I'm going to drill them on the side. As you can see, I drilled holes on the bottom and the sides, so now let's get the other one drilled as well. Packing paper and shipping boxes work really well. I noticed the Amazon ones have like a papery type of tape to it, and there are other boxes you can get with that versus the plastic tape. So it's nice that you don't have to peel it off, but I like to use the box cutter and to also rip the cardboard into smaller pieces so that I'm basically manually shredding them into smaller pieces so that they can decompose a lot more readily. A quick way to cut the cardboard is by cutting slits all the way down, and you cut several, and then you cut them at a 90-degree angle and cut more parallel pieces, and you can see sometimes if you cut deep enough they rip right apart. If not, they're a lot easier to tear off. So this is a really good way to rip the cardboard into smaller pieces without exerting as much effort. Since you want an equal amount of browns to greens, the paper and cardboard consist of the browns, and I've filled up a tub. Now to fill the other one up with greens. As you can see, I have several greens on the right. I have some plant material. I have a bag of grass clippings, and I even have some more grass clippings. And look, also at the lower right, a bag of coffee grounds. And those are great to pick up from coffee shops that will give them to customers because not only are they great as nutrients, but they're easy to compost, and they, even though they're black in color, they do constitute greens as well. So I tried my best to mix enough browns in one tub from the other one and try to make it as equal as I could, and mixing along with it the greens and trying to get an equal amount, as well as like adding water as I could. And this way I will have two tubs, and as the levels subside, as they decompose and they start to compact, I can combine them into one, and then I have another tub to start another compost pile with it. I found a place at the back of the yard against the trees that I can place the bins without them sitting on the lawn, and it will be out of the way when I mow. And there is a little poison ivy growing there. That tree trunk growing out from the center of the frame, but to the right a little bit and to the top, has some on it, but no sweat. Now, that one tub is so old and warped, and one of the edges of the rim are cracked. So I'll be putting a log that I found over there on top, and this way can just hold it in place. And I'm hoping the earthworms will start to crawl in soon from the holes I drilled at the bottom to help with the decomposing process. But this way I can check them as needed, add water as needed to them, and hopefully I'll have some great, beautiful compost in the near future. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and happy composting.